The Gators will put it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again to build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last year. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Building solid. Pick up on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire out, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. All things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Looking for a crease. It's Diggs. All down, but he has enough to move the chain. And the Rebels heading quickly to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Off play action on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Guys, let's talk a little bit about offense. They fight into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earn that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. And a lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
The Rebels will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin them deep. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, hitting them deep in their own territory. Florida's offense will get the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look so out in the open field. He was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has got to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
And the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game, maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man. He is the guy. He is priority number one.
The jet sweep pass. Shakes off the defender. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. And the Gators send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up for an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. He'll keep it himself. Runs through the tackle. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They cover the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got the first down and more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Tate, he was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems.
Breaks him in the open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
Quick handoff. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator!
Man, what a nice touchdown run. And this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease. And then the wide receivers start to kick in. And the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida Atlantic.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's hot. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further.
Quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal. And because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the
They'll try to pick it up on the ground, fighting off the defender.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long. But you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Find some fresh air. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Rebels in the hurry-up. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, it's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Back to throw, it's Simmons. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down. Hard running there. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, it looked like he was going to get the first first down there. You're the quarterback, you're the coach, you're thinking, all right, fresh set of downs. Offensive coordinator's already looking at his play sheet, getting ready to dial up the next play, but not so fast, David. Defense comes away with a massive takeaway.
Huge takeaway, and think about it. You're trying as hard as you can to get him down, stop him on this fourth down, get the ball back. He gets the first down. It's a little bit demoralizing, but because you're running to the football, you get a hand on it, you get the football out. Now you get, it's like stopping him on fourth down anyways, because you got the ball and you're getting it back to your offense.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Gators just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, blowing up, stuffing the run.
Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. A big third down coming in hotty toddy. Gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Gators are rolling down the field.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella. They're able to hook up there.
He does a good job of dropping back, going for his progressions. Nothing there. What I do, go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gators have it in scoring position on first and goal. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Quarterback moving. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal for this offense. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Trying play action. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Leaves it with the back. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work as they get set to snap it. Time winding down here in the quarter. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. To the air. It's Lagway. That's caught. It's Clark. He's going to come out a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Down to the 38-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Got it behind the line. It's Watkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker is Diggs. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Forced out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down to the 14-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Guys, let's chat about Florida. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, Dave?
Yeah, it's your gets you, right? A lot of times because their teams are doing well and competing with you. But let's see if the squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there and it just trickled through his fingers. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Makes the grab. It's Strickland. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. On the move is Diggs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, running back gets to give. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Here's the handoff. He'll be stopped just a little short of that 25-yard line, and now they have a decision to make on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Ready to fire from the pistol. Give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They feed him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Open Sharps, circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
To the air, it's Lagway. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Few teams improved over the 2nd half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago when he was a true freshman. We saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and you're expecting him to take the next level, and with that, this program carrying it on the shoulder.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead, 14.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. 1st down, 10 yards to go.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And the Rebels want to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Let's send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Rebels line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't think they're going to bring out the chain looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Livingston. Turning it on. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Escapes the sack. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. Turns it over to midfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down to the 32. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Grabbed over the middle. It's caught. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll go to the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
And the Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
The Gators will hustle to the line. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. He's going to throw deep right side. Caught at the 25. Touchdown, Gator. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. FIU is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over Liberty. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of it. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Rebels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive first down play in 2nd and 6. Catch in the middle, it's Sterling. And he's brought down after a nice game. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The lone back's got it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Lagway. The short hand, it's Sterling. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Gators are on the move. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Clark. He breaks a tackle. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juniors. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Touch pass on the run. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the pocket corner. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Rebels want to crank their tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. On the option, the pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. The Rebels will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Flagway. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Slithers into space. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rebels will punt this one away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the air. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clark. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Throwing right. He makes a catch. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. He'll take a shot. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This should be the last play of the quarter. Give to the running back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. 5 receivers across the formation in 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Rebels have their offense in high gear. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
Makes the grab. It's locked in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to throw. It's Simmons. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Grab behind the line. It's Sturdivant. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. And he missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Sends it downfield. Complete in the middle. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous. He threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Under fire. Breaks into the open. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run him from the gun. Powers over the defender. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. The give on the inside.